Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my vlog. Today is our day 2 in Georgia. We had breakfast at the hotel, and since there are not many halal options, we are sticking to omelette and bread every day. So, we started our day with the city tour. These videos are from the center of the city. The weather was absolutely amazing as this was the springtime, neither too hot nor too cold. So, it was perfect time to explore the city. The city architecture is very much inspired by the European countries. There are many ancient structures which are absolutely stunning, which is well preserved by the government. The huge statue that you see here is St. George's, and the building behind is Galleria Mall, which is apparently the biggest one here. The first stop was this Funicular restaurant, which is at the top of the hill. We drove for about 30 minutes to reach the top. The view from this place was amazing, spectacular. When you go from the fast-paced life of Dubai to these serene destinations, it always takes a piece of your heart. The city view with all the small and big houses was absolutely beautiful. This is the panoramic view of the place. We did some photo shoot with the kids and had some peaceful time at the top with the stunning place, weather, view. Everything was just perfect, and the kids and we absolutely loved it. Here are some cheesy slow motion videos that we recorded because the place and the view absolutely called for it. And then we headed back to another place, which was the train station. And one amazing thing about this restaurant is that it is also a train station which takes you back to the city. This is the train station, and the train ride on the way back is so serene and calm. You can see in the video next. It takes you between the lush green trees, and view from there is definitely worth it. The train ride is about 6 Georgian lari, which is about 8 dirhams. Now you can see the lush green trees and the train, and the ride between these views and this place was absolutely worth it. We enjoyed every moment of it. The kids were having the time of their life. It was absolutely amazing. I just couldn't describe the view this whole country has. You take a spot, just you feel like every spot is a picnic spot. It's absolutely that stunning. The phone cameras and the pictures do not capture the beauty of this country. In fact, this was the springtime where the trees were drying out, the leaves were fading. Still, it was beautiful. Now we reached back to the city, wherein we wanted to explore the old city of Georgia. This was the older version, wherein the buildings were pretty old, the ancient buildings, and this road also leads us to Bazaar. Next, our city tour guide took us to another spot wherein there was an old ancient church, which was at the top of the hill. We really wanted to get into the church but couldn't get in because the prayer was going in, and we were not allowed to get in at that time. But anyway, we did a lot of photo shoots there, considering the beautiful background and everything. And next, we headed to the cable car station, wherein this cable car takes us to the Narikala Fortess. We're going to take the cable car ride to the other end of the Fortess. The cable car ride is for about 2.5 Georgian lari, which is very cheap, not expensive. Yeah, we're going to go to the other end of the hill, as you can see, and we're going to get dropped there. We had to walk a little bit because apparently no vehicles are allowed at the top of the hill. So we did a little bit of walking, and on the way to the top of the hill, we found few souvenir shops. We picked up some stuff for our friends and family from here. I really like to do street shopping when I'm traveling, so this is something that I love. And here we reached the Mother of Georgia statue, which is a very beautiful one. We reached there, and then at the top we clicked more pictures with the stunning view. And on the way back, Manal started crying because she apparently saw a huge cat here. Yeah, Georgia has a lot of cats and dogs roaming around, and trust me when I tell you, they are very huge. They are huge. On the way down the hill, we saw this beautiful masjid. We stopped there for a few minutes. We offered namaz, and then we clicked some beautiful pictures of this ancient Turkish architecture. The masjid here is inspired by the Turkish architecture, because apparently the Ottoman Empire ruled Georgia for a pretty long time. Next, we headed to the bazaar to have our lunch and also check out the bazaar's local street market. And anyway, these were the beautiful restaurants. We had our lunch here, and then after a while we headed back to the bazaar main streets. We got some fruits for the kids, because the kids had really hard time eating anything. Then we headed to the hotel, had our fruits and nuts that we got from the streets bazaar this afternoon. And then after eating, we just decided to get some food for the dinner, and in the evening we headed back. We took a walk from our hotel to the main street, which was absolutely beautiful, because we could find every house in Georgia has these beautiful grapevines across their streets, houses everywhere. Apparently their wine is the best, but we don't drink, so we can't vouch for it. But anyway, we reached Galleria Mall for dinner. We had a dinner and then called it a night.